Dear students, in our previous class, we studied meaning of organization structure, types of organization structure. Yes, there are two types of organization structure. First one, yes, functional structure. Second one, divisional structure. So in a functional structure, we studied meaning of functional structure, the chart or the diagram of functional structure, merits and demerits of functional structure, and suitability or applicability of a functional structure, right? And in this class we are going to study the second one, that is a divisional structure of an organization. Of course, I told you in the previous class itself only the meaning of a divisional structure of an organization, and also what is the main difference between the functional structure and divisional structure of an organization. So in case of functional structure of an organization, what is the base for creation of that functional structure? The base is what? Different functions like purchase, production, marketing, right? So in case of divisional structure of an organization, on the basis of the products which are going to manufactured by the organization. It may be the footwear products, skin related products, cloth products, or whatever types of products which are going to manufactured by the organization. On that basis, if division is made, that is considered as what? Divisional structure of an organization, right? And I also told you this divisional structure of an organization is a practical question which may come in the exam for 5 marks. So this is a practical question. Divisional structure is a practical question. So here it is the divisional structure. So this is divisional structure. You need to remember this chart and draw the same. So you will get 5 marks. So managing director, here 4 products have been taken. Cosmetics is there, garments is there, footwear product is there, skin related products are there. These are what? The products which are going to manufactured by the organization. And the human resource, marketing, research and development, and purchasing. So it is also applicable for rest of the products also, but one example they have considered here. So you need to remember this chart and the same chart, the diagram you are presenting in the exam if the question asked in the E section, right? So this is what about divisional structure of an organization. So what is the meaning of divisional structure? In a divisional structure, the organization structure comprises of separate business units or divisions. That means the formation of divisional structure is based on product lines and is supported by functions like human resource, marketing, research and development, right? Like that. In a divisional structure, the organization structure comprises of separate business units or divisions. Each unit has a divisional manager responsible for performance and who has authority over the unit. So after knowing the meaning and the chart of divisional structure, now we are going to study what are the different advantages are there. What are the advantages and what are the disadvantages, and where we can apply this divisional structure of an organization. These three are what about our discussion parts. So advantages. So as far as material point of view, I have given only 2 advantages here, but when you go through the textbook, you would be able to get 4 advantages, and those I am going to tell you now. The first advantage: divisional structure of an organization leads to product specialization and helps in the development of varied skills in a divisional head. The second advantage: divisional heads are accountable for profits. It also helps in fixation of responsibility. In case of poor performance of the division, and appropriate remedial action can be taken. Third one: it helps in expansion and growth, as new divisions can be added without interrupting the existing operations. So the new operations means what? The new line of products or services can be added with the stock of earlier products. That is what about the third advantage. The fourth one: it promotes flexibility and initiative, because each division functions as an autonomous unit, independent unit. So these are what few advantages which are listed as advantages of divisional structure. At the same time, there are some disadvantages are there. So what are these disadvantages? First one: conflict may arise among different divisions with reference to allocation of funds. So sometimes there may be the dilemma or the confuse among the different divisions. What are the different divisions? Different divisions means different products, that too with reference to allocation of funds. So how the fund is going to be allocated for different line of products. The second drawback: a manager may gain power, and in a bid of assert his independence may ignore organizational interest. This may also happen. Third one: it may lead to increase in cost due to duplications of activities across products. These are what? These are the drawbacks or the shortcomings of divisional structure of an organization. Now, where we can apply these divisional structure of an organization? That is the question. So the answer for this: divisional structure of an organization, it is suitable for those business enterprises where a large variety of products are manufactured by using different productive resources. Yes. So this divisional structure of an organization can be suitable, or which can be used where a large variety of products are manufactured by the organization by using different productive resources. The second suitability: when an organization grows and needs to add more employees, where we can use this type of divisional structure of an organization. So this is what about the suitability of an organization. So dear students, in this class, online class, we came to know meaning of divisional structure and the diagram of divisional structure. This is a practical question, remember, and every now and then you have to draw and be perfect about this diagram. So this is a practical question. Advantages and disadvantages also we have studied, and suitability of divisional structure of an organization also we have studied. So in our next class we shall meet with different concept. Thank you.